Alright, so finally, once we've got our thumbnail that we've chosen is going to be the sort of most worthy thumbnail to work with, I'm going to release it now, we can come in and start adding color to it. Easiest way to do this is by actually grabbing a color selection, whether it be an interval or one of your palettes, or I recommend making a palette, as is the case here, but getting a color selection so all your colors are just sitting right there, and all you have to do is start using them. And I can come in with like a color like this one here and drop it on that side. Could even keep white over there if I wanted to. I think this one back here needs to be pretty dark. Let's try this maroonish color back here. And I'll go through and I'm going to use these colors in a way, use the colors from my selection to emphasize, in this case, contrast. I want to use value contrast because obviously hue, we don't get to contrast the hue here because I'm working with a monochromatic design. But that's fine. Not really that important to me that hue show up on that one. But I can come in here, and now that that's selected, that looks good. See another piece back there. What was this one? Let's go maybe a little darker. Let's try that one. So I'm going to just, work on getting those colors in there. Figure out which one seems to work the best. Which one gives you sort of the most options, which one reinforces the ideas that you're working with that particular design, which ones, sort of intuitively feel best. There's nothing wrong with using intuition, that's for sure. Coming back in and looking at it like so. I see my gray down here. Could probably use add a red to that one. And then I will grab that shape and push it back down in there. I don't know where it was, but that's probably close enough. And from there, I think that's probably pretty good. There's lots of fine-tuning adjustments that you could make. I can select that color there, and if I wanted to brighten it up a little, it doesn't necessarily fit with my palette down here. Maybe this color isn't in there, but that's fine. It's not that important that it is, as long as the hue is correct. This just gives you a jumping point and some easy colors to access. That's kind of where I'm going with that. Play with that, make that one a little brighter. That one, I don't like the stroke being on there. So then maybe lighten you up a little. This one here, turn the stroke. Let's go the opposite direction. Let's make it big. See what that does. Now this one here, suddenly I don't like that shape there. So that's where we're at. Then we can come back in and, oops, where are you at? Get that frame put back on there, and then we recrop it. And there we go. That's our first colorized design. And then you just repeat that for each of the color schemes that you're working with. And that should give you your 4 schemes and your 4 schemes of the same design. And then you go from there. So if you do have any questions, this part does get a little tricky, so please ask, and we'll get you worked through those.